I am gonna tell you the outcome of that CoYiBod ink right after this intro. Alright guys, thank you for watching that intro. If you're new to my channel, please hit that like and subscribe button, because I'm trying to do this for you guys. I don't do it for anybody else. I'm trying to show you what I do in my day. I'm also trying to show you tips and tricks so that way you guys can do it on your own, or maybe I can help you guys out with something. If you guys are a returning viewer, welcome, welcome, welcome. So guys, like before, I am very excited. I am so excited. I never would have thought that an ink that is fairly reasonable in price would actually print the way it does. So here is the actual name and the box. This is just the CMYK version. They also have another one with the 6 color inks with the light magenta and the light cyan. So if you need that one, they also got it too. I wish that they actually had one that had the red and the black with it for the XP, but I guess it is what it is. Can't have it your way all the time. So, sorry about the mess. I have all kinds of stuff going on. I got DTF powder all over my floor. I'm going crazy today. But I decided to do a test. So I have my little nephew who's having a birthday party. He's gonna be 4 years old. And I decided to do, well, his mom asked me if I could do a shirt for him for his birthday. And his favorite cartoon is Spidey. I know I don't sell those stuff. I very rarely print anything that has to do with anything on TV. So I said, you know, it's for him. I'm not charging him. It's for free. So I figured I'll do one. And I decided to do a test print, which I printed it out. And by the way, guys, I did get my printer up to about maybe 85%. Before I show you this, let me show you the printout so that way you guys can see. Hold that thought. So yeah guys, where is it at? The last one I did was this one. So I know it's gonna be kind of hard to see, but it is printed out a little better. I only have a few blocks missing from the black. Of course, the top is still giving me a problem, and the yellow, the magenta is on point. The actual cyan, I got 2 small blocks missing, but I'm still doing, as you can see, I'm still doing purges to try to clean out that cyan and black, but it's coming out pretty good. So yeah, I want to get down to this because I am very amazed. So this is the first one I printed. I printed out just to test it out, and yes, I wasted a sub paper, but it's okay because I was heat pressing it. I wanted to see how the colors came out. So I tell you what, I did this one, I pressed this one, I think it was, I don't want to say 400 because it was a little less than 400, maybe 390. And I did it for 52 seconds on this one. And guys, this is my test print. It's gonna be kind of hard because I know this is see-through, of course, but look at them colors. Look at them colors. I would have never thought that an ink that's almost half the cost of what I would have paid for some premium ink would look this great. Let me bring it up closer so you can see the details in this. Do you see the vibrancy in that? That came out awesome. The colors are on point, and the colors on Actually, this is an image, a JPEG image I took offline. The birthday boy and the number 4 is what I did on Silhouette, and pretty much all I did was use the dropper tool, and I took the red off of the actual JPEG to get it on the birthday boy name. That came out great, guys. I was so amazed that I said, you know what? I'm gonna have to try another one. So I decided to do, as you can see, this one's already cut out. I cut it down, you know, just to eliminate the big box, but it still does it. No matter which way you look at it, it still does it. So yeah, I try to do it as best as I can. I printed it out the same way I did that one, just a little bit, about a 1/2 inch bigger, I think it was. The back is somewhere around here, I'm not sure. I think I threw it out already. I did use a press pillow because it is a 5T shirt, but let me show you the outcome of that shirt. Look at that, guys. Look at the vibrancy on a 100% polyester shirt. The kid's mother actually brought me the shirt, so I didn't pay for the shirt. I know she got it on Amazon. I'm gonna find out where she got these 5T shirts on Amazon, because they actually hold the ink. I can't tell you about the wash test, but I can definitely tell you it hold the ink. And it came out pretty nice. It is a little bit deformed stitching, but what do you expect? It's cheap. And she actually got a set of 5 for the price. I'm gonna find out the price. Actually, there's a name here, Genpen, Genpen. That's the shirts. So let me bring this shirt closer so you can see the vibrancy of this color. Look at that. Even the back came out perfect. All the shadowing, everything came out perfect. Nothing, the blacks are blacks. I'm very impressed that the blacks are blacks. I'm sorry guys if you guys can't see it. I'm trying to do my best not to get it so close, but it's awesome. These colors, I'm very impressed with these colors. I would have never thought that Amazon inks would actually come out that great. I'm thumbs up. I'm definitely gonna go onto Amazon and I'm gonna give these guys a review. I'm very impressed. Now, I'm not getting paid to promote them. This is something that I paid out of my pocket, and you know, somebody else told me to try them because they like it. Now, the settings that I use for this ink, I didn't use their profile. I used the same settings I used for the Cosmo inks, which was the 2.2 RGB, and I think the saturation and all that. If you give me 1 second, let me take out my notes here. I'll tell you exactly the RGB settings that I had for the ink. I had, well, of course, you know, the paper, the high, presentation matte, and all that. Custom, I have it at advanced. Color management, I have it at control, color control. Color mode, Adobe RGB. Gamma 2.2. Color, of course, you know, they give you the circle wheel. So now I have my brightness at 9, I have my contrast at 8, my saturation at 15, and my density at 4. And those are the same settings I use for the Cosmo inks that I brought. And I tell you what, I don't know, man. I think that these inks might, I don't know. Well, here, let me do this. Let me grab this shirt and let me grab you guys. I'm sorry if I'm so close, but I want you to see this for yourself. This was Cosmos inks. Very nice, very high definition. Blacks are blacks. I like it. Now let me put this shirt next to it. Look at the color of that. Look at the difference. Well, let me turn it around because maybe all those colors on it. Look at the red. And it might be a different red, but look at those blacks. Look at that black. And these blacks are just as well. I mean, you can see the dust on there. I mean, I think both inks are good. Only time will tell with this ink. Yeah, only time will tell with this ink to see if it actually is going to clog my printer or it's not. But yeah, I am very, very impressed, guys. I thought that this might be a bust and I might have lost money. I'm definitely gonna actually try to, sorry, I know I'm so close here and I know I keep moving it. I'm definitely gonna try to call them and contact them and see, definitely gonna get a good review out of me because this ink was awesome. So guys, let's do one more testing. What I'm gonna do here, I printed this out when I was cleaning the thing. It's on A-sub paper. This paper is, I don't want to lie to you, that one right there. So I printed this out. So let me get something around here so I can show you guys the actual colors. I think I did this one at an ICM. Now this is when I was cleaning my printer. So if it comes out a little bit messed up, this was at the beginning. That's the finished product. Like I said, the printer is at about 85%. I'm only missing a few little dots, but it's not something that's hurting my print right now. And I'm just gonna keep trying to clean it out. If not, I get a brand new print. So let me come back when I angle you to the press and we'll press one up just so that you can see, all right? So I got everything ready. The butcher paper's on there. I got another piece of butcher paper. If you guys don't have the sock jigs, you can pick them up pretty much anywhere. Anybody sells them, Etsy, Amazon. I mean, they come in very good handy. There's certain socks that you might need to cut your own molding for it. But I like these because I could just wipe them down with alcohol and they get clean. So these are the two logos that we're gonna try. Like I told you before, I'm gonna show you how they press and how the colors are vibrant after they press. So I have mine set for 383 for 50 seconds. I know people go 60 seconds for 400 degrees, but I found that this ink, like I showed you before on this 5 t-shirts, that's my go-to temperature. So with that being said, I already pre-pressed it, so I got the moisture out. Just gonna roll this out, make sure that there's no big lint. Now guys, these are dollar store socks, so I know that, you know, they're gonna have fuzz on them no matter which way I look at it. Let me grab a piece of tape and we're gonna put one at the top here. You don't have to really do this. I mean, usually I'll do it on the press itself, but since I wanna make it in the center, because I'm just gonna give this to my son, I am gonna do it this way. So that's one. Now I think this one I did the ICM profile. I'm not sure. I don't think I did the RGB profile, but the RGB profile does come out beautiful. So if you guys want to use that RGB, that's the way to go for me. All right, so this is gonna measure out, let me see here, about 7 3/4. Actually, I'm just gonna come down 3 inches and place my logo there. And just eyeball it pretty much. I mean, like I always say, it doesn't have to be perfect. So this is the area I want to be, about 3.5 inches to my center. Then I'm gonna put this one real close to it, and I'm gonna try to get it as perfect as possible. See, this sock is even smaller. So this is the deal when you deal with dollar store stuff. But no matter which way, it's still gonna come out good. So that's gonna be about right there. And my press is up to temperature, so we're gonna go for it. So we're gonna flip this around, put this one on this side, sock down here. Now remember guys, when you guys take these metal plates off, oof, they are hot. And I mean hot. So be very careful dealing with these plates. They are extremely hot. I got my butcher paper here. Everything looks good. Everything looks good. All right, so let's press away and see the outcome here. 50 seconds. Now I have one more, a little bit. Yeah, it's medium, light to medium pressure. It's not heavy at all. So we're gonna lift up. As you can see, I got a little bit of bleed through there, a little bit of bleed through there. And it didn't come out good on that one. And it looks like my temperature might be a little off of these socks. Now, I don't know if these socks are 100% polyester. I was hoping that they were, but they probably are cotton. Because it doesn't look like it took it much. And usually when it's 100% cotton, it usually comes out like that, very dull. And as you can see here, it didn't really suck it up. It sucked up the green though, but it didn't suck up the black as much. Or maybe I need to go a little bit more firm pressure. So with that being said, guys, let's flip this over. Let's flip this over. And let's eyeball this side. And this time we're gonna go a little bit heavier pressure. Okay, I'm glad this is happening when you guys are watching because the shirt came out awesome. So I'm thinking that these socks are 100% cotton. If I do these two and it doesn't come out right, I will grab a piece of polyester and we would try it. So I'm gonna put this one about right there. Now this one, I'm not gonna tape it down because we are just gonna slap it together, right? So I got a little bit more firm pressure. Let's raise up the temperature to 60. So now we're gonna do 60 seconds. I have it at, let's raise it up to 4. Let's raise it up to 390. All right, 390 for 60 seconds. Let's see how that works out with this one. And I got a little bit of more firmer pressure. Almost forgot the butcher paper. And let's just fold this in half. All right, so let's lay this down. Now, what I didn't do is that I didn't roll it out. So I know we might get some fuzzies and colors like that, but I think these socks are 100% cotton, so like I said, I'm not worried about it. Here we go. Actually, let me go a little bit more stronger here. That's a little bit more firmer pressure. I'm sorry if you guys are shaking because the press is on the table with that. I got 3 seconds left, 2 seconds, 1 second. Now I don't want it to bounce up like it did. That came out a little bit more. Still not the way I wanted to come out. So I am definitely thinking that this is not polyester. So let's just, because it even burnt it on the top a little bit. I don't know if you guys see that, a little brownish. So I am gonna lower the temperature back down. And I am gonna lower that back down to 50 seconds like I had before. Let me grab this little piece of polyester here. So let's just grab this one, just put it anywhere pretty much. And I'm not worried about it. This is just for, you know, for looks. So we're gonna stick this right over here. So that way we're not on top of the other one. And I'll go in a little bit. Now, probably gonna bleed through, but let's go. This is just to show you I'm polyester. Let's do a little bit light there. I mean, it's not bad. It is a little darker doing it longer, but you see it burnt. You guys can see it burnt the top. So it definitely came out better than this one, a little bit longer. But I think that these socks are actually 100% cotton. They feel like cotton. So that's why I'm doing it with this little tryout sheet. I know that's polyester. And that way you guys can see the vibrancy. Now, I think I did the ICM profile for this one, so it might not be as good as the RGB. Oh, see? Yeah, guys, this is definitely cotton. It is not, because look at that. Look at that. Look at those blacks. Sorry, let me just get it good. I want you guys to see as close as possible here. You see that? Look at those blacks. Like I said, guys, this ink is awesome. Even with the ICM setup, the ICM profile is still good. So I think that this ink is very good, especially with the blacks. The blacks is real nice. Like I said, we have to find out how the wash test comes out. If it comes out better, you see, guys, this is why you should always use Butcher. Protected. Now, I'm not worried about the Teflon sheet because the Teflon sheet, I hit it up with alcohol. It does wipe off. And, or not, I'll change it. But yeah, there you go, guys. That is a nice true black. A nice true black. And even with colors, look at the way the colors come out with the RGB. That is awesome, guys. This ink is good. I recommend it. I'm gonna do a wash test and I'll put it in the comments or something how the wash test came out. Sorry if it was a long video. I just wanted to show you how these new inks that I installed worked out for me. So on this note, guys, peace, be blessed, be safe. And I'll see you on the next one. Yes, please stay tuned for the next one. I have something very interesting coming up and you might want to see it. So don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And peace again.